Did you know that most cars don't die of old age, but from neglect? Owners assume a vehicle is done by 200,000 miles, but with the right care, you can more than double that. In today's video, we're breaking down 7 key habits that can keep your car running well past 500,000 miles without major repairs. We'll also bust a few myths that ruin engines, and at the end, I'll share a bonus secret most drivers overlook that can save you thousands. Let's get started. Habit number 1, oil changes the smart way. Automakers love advertising 10,000-mile oil change intervals. Sounds easy, right? Fewer shop visits, less hassle. But here's the catch. Those numbers are designed to look good during the warranty period, not to make your car last 500,000 miles. After that, when the sludge builds up and the seals start leaking, it's your problem. Ask any seasoned mechanic, and they'll tell you the sweet spot is every 5,000 miles or 6 months with full synthetic oil. Why? Because short trips, stop-and-go traffic, towing, and extreme temperatures all break oil down faster. Push it too long, and you risk clogged passages, premature bearing wear, or total engine failure. That's a $4,000 repair you could have prevented with a $50 oil change. The truth is, manufacturer intervals are averages, not promises. They keep cars looking cheap to own for the first 3 years. But if you want your engine to outlive the odometer, follow the pro rule, not the brochure. Oil is the cheapest insurance you'll ever buy for your car. Habit number 2, change transmission fluid on time. Most people forget their transmission even exists until it starts slipping. By then, it's game over. You're looking at a rebuild or replacement that costs as much as a used car. And here's the sneaky part. Transmission fluid doesn't always show its age. It can still look red and smell fine while hiding clutch particles and metal dust that grind away at your gears. That's why smart drivers do a drain and fill every 60,000 miles. For hybrids, you can stretch it to 90K, but don't gamble beyond that. And here's a golden rule. Never flush an old, neglected transmission. Flushing can stir up debris that's the only thing keeping it together. If it's been maintained, flushing is safe. If not, stick to drain and fills. And always use the exact OEM fluid your car calls for. Toyota WS for Toyotas, Honda ATF DW1 for Hondas, and so on. Generic fluid might save you a few dollars now, but cost you thousands later. Protect the transmission, and your car won't just start. It'll keep moving for decades. Habit number 3, coolant flush every 5 years. Coolant is one of the most overlooked fluids in your car. People assume it lasts forever because it stays colorful, but that's a dangerous myth. After 5 years of heat cycles, coolant goes acidic. Instead of protecting your engine, it starts corroding it from the inside out. Bad coolant eats away at water pumps, seals, heater cores, and eventually your head gasket. Notice white smoke from the exhaust, misfires, or unexplained coolant loss. That's your engine telling you the long-life coolant has turned toxic. The smart move? Flush it every 5 years or 50,000 miles. Not 100K, not 150K. 50. Coolant is cheap, engines aren't. Whether you drive a Ford, Toyota, or hybrid, once coolant breaks down, everything downstream is at risk. Stay ahead of it, and your cooling system will thank you with decades of reliability. Habit number 4, replace the timing belt before it breaks. Your timing belt is a small part with massive consequences. If it fails while you're driving, pistons and valves collide, and the engine is toast. Repairs run $2,000 to $5,000, if you're lucky. Some engines never recover. Most cars need a new belt every 60,000 to 100,000 miles, or every 7 to 10 years, whichever comes first. Even low-mileage vehicles aren't safe. The belt degrades over time from heat and oil exposure. And here's the kicker. Most belts don't give a warning. They usually snap without notice. That's why replacing on time is always cheaper than gambling. Pro tip, if you're doing the belt, replace the water pump while you're in there. They share the same labor, and doing both saves money in the long run. Preventative timing belt service is one of the biggest mile extenders you'll ever do. Habit number 5, keep spark plugs fresh. Spark plugs seem small, but they play a huge role in keeping your engine healthy. Worn plugs create weak sparks, leading to incomplete fuel burn. That means wasted gas, higher emissions, stressed ignition coils, and sluggish performance. Left too long, they can even damage your catalytic converter. A $1,000 mistake. Most vehicles need new plugs every 60,000 to 100,000 miles. Iridium plugs last longer, but they still wear. Symptoms of failing plugs include rough idle, misfires, slow starts, and raw fuel smell from the exhaust. If you see oil or coolant on a plug, that's an even bigger red flag of leaks or internal engine problems. Swapping spark plugs on schedule keeps your engine firing strong and protects other expensive components down the line. Think of it as a tune-up for your car's heartbeat. Habit number 6, flush brake fluid regularly. If you want your car to see 500,000 miles, it needs to be able to stop safely along the way. Brake fluid is the silent killer of longevity because it absorbs moisture over time. That water lowers the boiling point, and under heavy braking, it can literally boil, causing a soft pedal or total brake failure. Even before that happens, moisture corrodes the inside of your brake lines, calipers, and master cylinder. Those repairs aren't cheap. The fix? Flush your brake fluid every 2 to 3 years. Dealerships and mechanics respect it, buyers love it, and most importantly, it protects your wallet. Smart owners don't rely on memory, they keep records. And those records are one of the simplest, most powerful tools to push your car past the $500,000 mark. Habit number 7, tire alignment undercarriage care. Want to know 2 habits that quietly decide whether your car hits 500,000 miles or dies of rust and wear? Tire alignment and undercarriage cleaning. Poor alignment slowly chews up tires, wastes fuel, and strains your suspension. If your steering wheel is crooked or the car pulls to one side, it's time. A professional alignment every 15,000 miles or so costs under $100 and saves thousands in premature wear. Now, let's talk about rust. Out of sight doesn't mean out of danger. Salt, mud, and road grime collect under your car and eat away at brake lines, exhaust pipes, suspension arms, and even the frame. Wash your undercarriage every season, or monthly if you live in snowy or coastal areas. Regular washes aren't cosmetic, they're survival. Bonus tip, keep a maintenance log. Here's the difference between regular drivers and high-mileage champions. Record keeping. Every oil change, every filter swap, every service, write it down. Date, mileage, and what you did. Why? Because logs reveal patterns. If you're losing oil every 1,000 miles, that's a red flag. If your tires wear unevenly after 5,000 miles, you know alignment is off. A $2 notebook or a free phone app is all it takes. Dealerships and mechanics respect it, buyers love it, and most importantly, it protects your wallet. Smart owners don't rely on memory, they keep records. And those records are one of the simplest, most powerful tools to push your car past the $500,000 mark.